Welcome back. We're preparing for the party season with some looks guaranteed to grab all the attention at your office Christmas do.
Yes, stylist Laura Jordan has stayed with us. Will we get straight into it, Laura?
Let's go for it.
Three more looks.
Yes, three more looks.
And Sarah is back with us.
She is indeed. So we're looking at, again, a classic look, which we had earlier. So for someone who says, no, thank you to the sparkle, I just want something subtle. So we have a small bit of sparkle in the ear, kind of a classic drop earring there that's very elegant, good kind of gift idea as well. So it's not all about the over the top. And similarly with the interlocking piece of the neck, it's just good when you've got skin and you want a little bit of detail but nothing too extravagant or large. What we've done here is we've have a coat that kind of matches in with the look. So this is again a nicely tailored piece that is part of the outfit rather than the addition to it. And that's what we're all about, is making sure the outfit kind of works in colder temperatures. And again, just put it just to the knee, so it's a nice kind of simple one that doesn't overpower the whole piece, and a little bit of faux fur at the collar to give it that little luxe Christmas feel without again being sequins and sparkles. And then again, just the detail with it. That classic tennis bracelet is such a popular option. We've probably 60 years, it's been like the jewellery piece to have. So this guy here, again from Rox Jewellers, and this is a cubic zirconium set in sterling silver. Similarly with the ring, again, cubic zirconium and sterling silver for that little bit of sparkle. And we talked about that earlier, having your accessories do the talking as opposed to it being in the clothes you were wearing. And then we've popped trousers with this look, just because people sometimes say, I really don't like dresses, and I'd rather not go for that as an option for a festive occasion, Christmas party, etc. So we've gone for that flared leg, which are, very elegant in terms of giving that bit of movement, and then the shoe bringing the sparkle in there again. These guys, I love that kind of cross foot piece of detail, and it works equally well with a dress because it's not cutting off the ankle. It gives a good bit of length to the foot, and therefore
beautiful shoes, aren't they?
Really eye-catching.
Again, and it can be worn like, that's what I'm thinking about. I could wear it to a wedding, I could wear it to an evening do. So there's a lot of option within those as a purchase, which is what we want to look at.
So James is back.
He is indeed. And for James, we're looking at an alternative to the suit which we had earlier. So we had our full suited option, but for somebody who says, you know what, I want to be as smart as I can, but I'm not going to get the wear out of a suit, so I'd rather go with the blazer and chino as a separate option. What we've done is we've dressed up our blazer to make it look, as to show really how smart it can be as an individual piece, and all the elements of this look can be worn interchangeably, which is something to keep in mind. You pop the blazer with a t-shirt and jeans, or have the shirt and darker pair of trousers. So it's all very kind of flexible, which is what you want. And we've gone here again for the navy shirt, which we saw earlier with the suit, to show that it can also work with your separates and your blazer, etc. And then the dicky bow, just for a change up. Dicky bow tends to work well with a waistcoat. So dicky bow by itself with the jacket can look a bit lost. We put the waistcoat with it, and it gives a little bit of finish to it. And then just a little flower detail on the lapel as well, just to give it a little bit of smartness for the festive season.
Is that flower on the jacket, or have you just added that as
in, yes,
an accessory?
It's a separate piece, yeah. So you could mix it and match it with other pieces if you had it. But just to give that little, it's like the accessory point. It's the, for want of a better word, the jewellery of a woman's wear.
I know, yeah, it's the equivalent for a man.
Yeah, it dresses up.
Is it a thing?
It's a thing. Appears to be a thing.
Okay.
Yes. So again, we have that with the dicky bow and the.
I won't be buying that from that.
Trying to be like,
I'm going to go back to the navy shirt.
It is a thing.
And then the chino, just to finish off the look, and a boot, which again, got a lot of options in that. You can kind of work with jeans or different coloured chinos and trousers, and that suede finish is nice in looks as well. And then the watch, just to pull it all together with the tan strap, and this is the sapphire face in it, so it doesn't scratch, which is quite important. Again, it's just a nice detail and tan leather.
Love those colours together again, like that deep kind of grape colour.
Yeah, and there's a lot it can go with. It can kind of go with the navy, with the grey, with the green, the blue. So there's a good bit that you can blend, and that's so important as well, I think, when you're choosing a colour.
Now, I asked you about your blazer earlier on, Laura,
yes.
and it seems Ursula's rocking it in a different colour.
So it comes in two different colours. And again, it's just that idea of that tailor piece. So starting with the earring again, just something that's quite simple is, a lot of people say, I like to wear like a delicate hoop, but I want to wear it in a more demure way, and I want a quality piece that I can wear all the time. There's an option here for that. And then in terms of the neck detail as well, often we have kind of more skin on show around Christmas time, particularly with the neckline, and that allows us to wear the more delicate pieces and show them off more effectively. So because there's a good bit of texture in this look, we've kept the jewellery pared back in classic. So this blazer here, again, it's got the metallic thread all the way through it. So if you say, I actually love to wear a blazer and a pair of jeans if I'm going out, you're going to take that concept and that shape and structure and just make it work for the Christmas season by changing the texture of the fabrics you choose. So then you have the metallic through with the gold buttons. Gold buttons are placed nicely. They pull that look right in at the waist and makes your waist look lovely and neat, which is great. And then the camisole top underneath it, you could go simple if you wanted. We've just decided to up the game slightly with the sequin
It's
number
a lovely
here.
sparkly cami, and you have the lace detail on the top as well.
Yeah, and you can mix and match that with a plain blazer, no more than you can put a plain t-shirt underneath the metallic. So there's a lot of option in that. And then one of the best sellers for brand is your texture trouser. So it's like a I suppose black skinny jean, front better, that's been elevated by the texture of the piece. And then to finish it off, just a simple shoe that has kind of that Valentino style we've seen for a while. It's just classic style, not going anywhere. Again, we can rewear this. We can go for weddings, we can go for other events too. So it makes us think, well, that could be a good spend then.
It's a lovely alternative to the kind of sequined party dress, isn't it?
Because again, as we said with those pieces, you can break up that look and mix and match it in with other options, so it isn't too, all about
I love
the
that
one
concept
option,
that you're saying. If you like wearing a blazer and a pair of jeans, just
right.
do the
Change
exact
the
same thing,
textures.
change the textures.
Change the texture or change the accessories, and that brings it up to Christmas party appropriate, and you're not thinking, gosh, there's this dress I bought and I don't get to wear it again.
I also think your tip is really good, that if you're wearing texture or sequins or blingy stuff, you need to pare back all of the jewellery, don't you? Avoid those statement pieces.
One or the other. And you see, we're marketed, it's like buy all your Christmas bling. Like, you can't have bling everywhere. So you kind of just tend to decide, is it in the texture of the fabric or is it in the jewellery that we're wearing?
Laura, pleasure as always. Thanks for all those looks today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks for having
See you
me.
soon.